Good day, it's Dr. McLean with Vital Energy Chiropractic. If you ask most people what is health, most people are going to tell you health is how you look or how you feel or both. If you look on the cover of Men's Health magazine or Women's Health magazine, what do we see? We see somebody that looks good and probably feels good. But if you base your health on how you feel, it's the reason behind the top 3 leading causes of death in this country. So if we want to avoid those things, we've got to look at those differently. So most research puts heart disease at either number 3 or number 2 as far as the leading cause of death in this country. What is the most common first warning sign or symptom of heart disease? And the actuality is it's a heart attack. So if somebody has heart disease for a year, 5 years, 10 years, it's building in their body, they have no idea, and boom, they have a heart attack, and oftentimes they die. So if you base your health on how you feel, are you going to be able to avoid heart disease? And the answer is no. How about number 2, cancer? Can you have very advanced stage 4 cancer and not even feel it? And of course the answer is yes. I had a friend of mine whose dad was feeling good, he was working out, he was doing fine, had no issues whatsoever. He's 68 years old. He woke up one day, had a stomach ache, it persisted, so he thought, I better go get this checked out. He gets diagnosed with cancer. They did surgery. They removed a 10-pound tumor from his stomach. Imagine that, a 10-pound tumor. And unfortunately, cancer had spread to the rest of his body. Within a short time, he had died. And the doctor told my friend, I said, it would have taken 25 to 30 years for that tumor to grow that big, but yet he had no symptoms until almost the very end of his life. So again, if you base your health on how you feel, are you able to avoid cancer? And of course, the answer is no. Now, interesting, what the research puts at number 3, but a lot of research also puts at number 1, the number 1 cause of death in this country is actually something called iatrogenic causes. And that means it's doctor-induced or medically induced death. And when I say induced, meaning medical mistakes. So the doctor makes a mistake in surgery or gives the wrong drug on accident. But oftentimes, it's people getting the right surgery or getting the right drug and actually dying as a result. Think about how many times you hear about these drugs that go through the FDA approval process. They spend millions and millions of dollars, do all this independent research, and yet the drug still finds its way on the market, kills a bunch of people, and then they have to pull it off the market. So, and why oftentimes are we doing drugs or doing surgery? To feel better. It's to treat a symptom or a disease rather than getting to the cause of the problem. Now, I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't do drugs or do surgery in the right situations, but you want to ask these questions. Are you getting to the cause of the problem? So oftentimes if people saying, well, I tried chiropractic once, but my back pain didn't go away, or I did it for a while, and as soon as I stopped, my pain came back, so I know it didn't work. Well, again, what else are you doing maybe in your life that might be causing those symptoms? Look at chiropractic as a form of healthcare. We're not here to treat your symptoms. We want you to feel great. And oftentimes people do feel really well when they're getting chiropractic care, but it's because their body's functioning better. So our goal is to get to the cause of the problem, remove the interference so your body can heal and function better rather than treat the symptom or the disease. So, and also, if you look at the other side of the spectrum, you can feel horrible and actually be very healthy. So you can have very advanced cancer and not feel it, but you can also have something, let's say food poisoning, and you're vomiting, you have diarrhea. Those symptoms are actually a sign of health. Your body's doing exactly what it's supposed to. How about if you get a cold or the flu, coughing, your nose is running? That's your body getting those things out of your body. So just because you have a symptom, don't assume that there's also something wrong. It might be your body doing exactly what it's supposed to do for that situation. So start to change the way that you look at your health rather than pain-based or symptom-based versus getting to the cause of the problem.